So, freaking blog take 22,000. Oh my god. The likelihood of somebody walking in my room or calling right now is off the charts. Yeah. It's been that kind of day. And I wanted to blog early because I'm not going to get a chance to this weekend because we're going off and my dad's in town and we're going to go hang out with my older brother and his family, and everything's going to be slam jam packed together because when my dad comes down he plans 600,000 activities that get the kids all wound up, and we just let Grandpa do what he wants to do because he doesn't get to see them that often. So that's kind of what we do with that, and so I really won't have time. But on top of that, I thought I was going to have a really lackadaisical day. And so I was like, well, I'll vlog early, but I probably won't have anything to say because nothing's going to happen tomorrow. And I was so wrong. From like the time I woke up this morning, things were definitely more active than usual. It was like some cosmic centrifugation of events so far. It's ridiculous. Because the first thing that happened when I woke up is, I don't know if you guys do this, I set more than one alarm because I want to make sure that I actually get out of bed. So one alarm is right next to the bed, and then there's two on my phone. I have a Droid. So, Droid. Only mine doesn't say Droid, it says brains, which is cool. Anyway, so it's got like when the alarm goes off, a big green button that says snooze. So even in like zombie Morgan, one-eyed, caveman mode, I can find the button and press it and not cut the alarm off, which is cool. So I just snooze myself. But I have to get up and walk across the room to do it, and since I have so many alarms set, I'm actually getting up like every 3 minutes instead of every 9, which makes sure that I'm actually going to get out of bed. So this morning, the alarm next to the bed goes off, and I kind of slap at it and it cuts off. I snooze it. And then the other one goes off, and I walk over here and press the big green snooze button, and I turn back around to go back to the bed, and this really weird alarm went off, and I was like, what is that? And I turn back around and I look at the phone, and there's a message on there, only it's not like a text message or an SMS. And the message says, "You are ovulating!" Exclamation point. And I'm like, why am I ovulating at 6:30 in the morning? Was actually my immediate thought. And then I was like, why do I have this alarm? Like, where did this come from? And apparently, as I discovered when I went to lay back down in the bed and I took the phone with me, I had updated an app yesterday, which is what I like to call the fair warning system. It tracks my menstrual cycle or whatever. And apparently it tells me when I'm ovulating. Not that I care about anything at 6:30 in the morning except for whether there's coffee and if I'm late for something. Otherwise, it's 6:30 in the morning, I don't care. And the way it was worded, even like the way it looked and with the exclamation point, you know, it was almost like you needed like the Uncle Sam behind it, you know, like, you are ovulating, or Buddy Jesus, you know. It was just ridiculous. And then I had to go to work, and I have a mystery microorganism, and I've done like 50 tests, literally 50. At this point, I believe it's Dendrochromonas multifilia, but I'm not really sure. And I got a couple more tests I set up, and I should actually know by tonight, because somebody will go in there and check my tests and send me pictures, and then I'll know what it is, and I'll be able to write it up. But so I took a lot of pictures though today when I was looking at my tests, and I'm really excited because I can put them together and do a YouTube tutorial on non-fermenters, because that's what that is. It's a non-fermenting microorganism bacteria. So I'm sure that'll bore you guys all to death, and it's, I guess, specifically for people that have difficulty with tube media, because I I love tube media. Love it. So I got to do that. And then I went to rehearsals for a play that I'm in. I'm actually in 2 plays. One of them I'm getting paid for, and the other one is kind of a school thing. And the one I'm getting paid for is, if you've never seen an adult evening of Shel Silverstein, you need to YouTube that and look at some of the scenes in it, because it's risque and it's Shel Silverstein, so you automatically think like kids books and stuff like that. In actuality, Shel Silverstein also wrote for Playboy, so it was one of his adult things, and that's pretty cool. And I actually had to rehearse that today with one of my buddies. So there were 2 rehearsals, and then I had an informal business meeting with my co-vice president of information and technology and publications, because that's what I do for Student Advisory Board at my college, and we're working right now on the student newspaper website, which is horrible. It's absolutely horrible. I really, 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 he's doing the content part of this, because right now, I mean, students aren't submitting anything. They probably don't even know what it is. You have to click 60 billion links to get to it, because the entire school website is really, really bad. And then my part is the innovation, because I like to make things pretty and exciting and fun. And so now I have another meeting on Monday, and then I have a board meeting on Wednesday, and so we have to get together like a list of objectives and what we want to accomplish, and then how we're going to get them accomplished, and do some data collection to see really what's going to work, and for whom it's going to work. And what else do we have to do? Oh, it's just a ton of stuff. It's all planning, and I actually like this part of it. I like the planning, and then the fruition stuff, I'm like, oh, well, you know, I knew it was going to be a so the planning stuff is my fun part of it. So I'm really excited about getting all that stuff done, and then hopefully I can get my boyfriend to help me with, we kind of want to present something about redoing the entire school website. I don't know if you know anything about college administration, but you better know people. Never present a problem without a solution. And you have to be prepared for all of the naysayers. You just have to be ready for all of that. Now, I've gone through this like several times. I was the president of the International Honor Society chapter at my college last year, and to get this one program started, it was an extraordinary amount of work, and documentation, and legwork, and driving, and talking to people, and getting people motivated and involved. And so it's not like I haven't done this before, but I want to make sure that we get everything together. I've learned a lot of lessons about who to ask and how to ask. So I did that today too. And anything else I did today? That was pretty much it. And when I came home just now, right before I got here, I went to open the door, and my uncle was here. And not the uncle from New York, the one that lives down the street from me. And it seems like he's at my house more and more often, which is fine. But he likes to talk a lot, and so I'm just waiting for him to come in and just start talking, and then all of a sudden you're going to meet my uncle or my son, because nobody will stay out of my room. It happened to me last night too. I was in the middle of talking on the phone, just like people just walk in my room. How do you know what I'm doing in here? I may not be as good a girl as I look or whatever. I might be really not. I might be, I don't know. I might be doing something bad in here, and something you don't want to walk in on, or something like that. You never know. You really should knock. You should knock if the door is closed. I shouldn't have to lock my door. This is my fortress of color, mine. Everything in here belongs to me. I make sure that I don't have other people's stuff in here, just so nobody has a reason to come in here. It's mine. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. We just wanted to say hi, and so I don't see you guys this weekend, but I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and wish you luck with my dog meeting. And so, bye, you too.